Bonjour classe, aujourd'hui c'est mercredi le 14 novembre et je vous présente ce que nous avons fait aujourd'hui. So obviously the first thing we always do is we do our weekly warm-up. So I'm going to take you to it, which is this one. All right. You were to, on page 51 of your notebook, you were to describe what you see and copy what you read on the cartoon. What do you think this expression means? So we learned about idiomatic expressions and how they can have a literal translation, but they don't mean the same thing as what they literally translate to. They mean something else. So, first of all, we see a very sad cockroach. All right? And we see that avoir le cafard means to have the cockroach. That's what it literally means. Then, after we discussed it, we determined that avoir le cafard means also to have depression. So, if you want to know, or if you want to be able to say that you're depressed, then you have to conjugate the verb avoir in the present tense, which we already know. If you look on page 27 of your notebook, you have the verb avoir, the notes. And so what we did was we copied in our notebooks all of the forms of avoir with le cafard. So I'm just going to do a couple here. But for example, we wrote j'ai le cafard, which of course means I'm depressed. I have depression. Tu as le cafard. You, to a friend, have depression. And so forth and so on. So we copied those in our notes. Now, if you want them, you can go back and look in your avoir notes, copy down the forms, and then just add le cafard. So isn't it interesting that sometimes our expressions tend to look really strange? And they mean, they literally translate one thing and they mean something totally different. So that's what we did. And then after that, we took time today to practice with our note cards. We read to each other. And then after we read to each other, the students that were here today came to my desk and made sure that they practiced with me, because that was 5 points. That was part of their presentation grade. And we are going to start presenting tomorrow. So get ready. You're going to have to practice with me. And then you're going to be presenting starting tomorrow. And then we're going to also continue Friday and try to get them all done, because I don't want to leave anything hanging over the Thanksgiving holidays. So that is basically all we did today. Merci, bon après-midi, au revoir.